Hi, and welcome for another episode of Locked In. We haven't done a few of these for a while because the person who edits them for me broke a computer. But I'm getting back into form right now, and somebody I've wanted to have on not only because she's one of the top athletes I've covered this year, but she's probably, if I had my all interview team, this is one of the best athletes I've interviewed, and that's Mia Gonzalez from the Staples girls soccer team. Hey, Mia, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing okay. Have you been during this quarantine?
I've been good. A little bored, but that's normal.
I think
Um,
we're at the point I think now where people have gone from getting used to it to just like, okay, now we're getting a little antsy.
right. At first, I was like, "Oh, this is actually not that bad," but now I've kind of hit that level of boredom. I'm just like, I need to see people.
I'm the same way.
Yeah.
So what do you? You're off. Well, you're not off season because you're soccer all year round. So you're off season soccer. What have you been doing to stay in shape?
Well, I've been working a lot with my siblings in my backyard. We've been playing like soccer, 1v1s, all that, training on my technical skills. So hopefully, I've been doing a lot better with that stuff. But also, I've been doing some strength and conditioning in my basement and my driveway and going on runs and all that.
Okay, so that sounds. I would imagine if you have enough space, soccer might be a little bit easier sport to do on your own. I mean, I grew up in Westport and I had a pretty good sized yard, so I was able to do a lot of soccer. I'm guessing that might be a sport that's a little easier to stay in shape for.
Yeah, definitely. We have like a rebounder in my backyard, and we also have a wall. So I've been hitting it off of the wall, and then also I'm really lucky to have siblings who also play soccer at a high level. So I play with them a lot, which is great.
Yeah, how's Gabby doing? What's Gabby gonna do next year without you next to her on the back line?
I don't know. I think she's gonna have to figure it out. She'll she'll be fine though. She'll find a new partner, and they'll be good. She'll be good.
Nope, I think Staples is pretty safe with a strong anchor still for a couple of years there.
Definitely, yeah.
You guys
Yeah.
get competitive at all with each other?
No, not really. Just it's more of like a support system. Like it's great
Yeah.
to have her there. Whenever I make a mistake, she's there for me. Whenever she makes a mistake, I'm there for her. But it's great. It's been a great experience.
Okay, so what about let's get non-sports here. I've talked to a bunch of different students, and I hear different things about online school, whether it's easier or harder, or how it works. What has online school been like for you?
It hasn't been that bad. We at Staples we have like a schedule, so it's from 8:30 to around 12:15, 12:30. So it's not that bad. So I normally spend around 4 hours, 4.5, depending on if I have homework for each class. So it's not that bad. I don't like it's not that big of an issue for me.
Okay, what you got a bunch of Gonzalez's around to have some company. Have you guys been doing anything unusual, or is there anything you're doing that you normally wouldn't be doing if you weren't quarantined?
Well, we have like a soccer tennis tournament in my house going on. So we have like a little net. So we use that and we do it in our driveway. It's a bit competitive, I'm not gonna lie, but we've been doing that. And then also as a family, we've been playing a lot of board games. So we've been doing like this game called Rummy Cube. I'm not sure if you're familiar,
I
but
don't know that one.
we really like it. So
Being home alone here, I don't do too many board games, so I
right,
don't
that
know.
makes
The only one I haven't started playing solitaire yet. It hasn't gotten to that point. So, what about any movie or TV recommendations? What have you been watching?
I watched All American and I loved it. So good. So good. So I definitely recommend that. But
That's one
right
I've
now I'm
heard.
watching like Parks and Recreation, which is a good show. It's funny.
Uh-huh. Not one I've watched, but I know that's a pretty good. I'm bouncing around finding some good shows, and I don't usually get to watch much television or
Yeah.
see many movies. So, what other things? You actually you're going to be going to Cornell to play, and you actually have a, a major that you're looking to that that actually is probably a little bit more unusual than what you hear the average student doing. So I'll let
Yeah.
you tell everybody what your career plans are.
So I'm going to the hotel school next year at Cornell. So I'll be studying hospitality and management. So it's like I'm currently working at Goal PT. So I get to like see the whole business side of how small business runs and works. And yeah, but I'm really, really excited. So hopefully in my future, if everything gets better with the epidemic right now, then I'm able to work in the hospitality industry. But that's my goal. So
What would you do? You have like, if someone told you you could have any job, do you know what that is right now, or is it just the general area and you got to wait and see?
more the general area. I don't know like a specific job, but definitely hospitality and management. That's exactly what I want to do.
Would you like to run your own? I mean, I don't know. Is that what is event planning fall into that
Yeah,
category?
I'm not sure if event planning does, but something along those lines, definitely in that school, definitely. But something with customer service is what I want to do because I love interacting with people, and that's what that school offers there.
Okay, so if you're running a hotel, you get sports writers that treated you nicely, special rates.
Right, yeah.
All right. Well, Mia, I'm trying to get a whole wide variety of people on, and like I said, your fall was just absolutely spectacular. What actually, I really didn't even bring that up, but what are your memories from the fall and getting to winning the FCX championship and getting to the state semifinals?
I think it was the pinnacle of my whole high school um, career because I feel like we've been working, at least my 4 years, my class, we've been working so hard to get this win at this championship. From my freshman year, we didn't have the greatest record, but my sophomore year, my junior and senior year, we were top the FCAC, and to finally be able to finish it and get the victory, it was just one of the best feelings in the world, and I'll never forget it.
Well, you and the rest of your teammates worked hard, not just this year, but the last couple of years to achieve that. So it was
Definitely.
well deserved. And like I said, you're one of the best athletes. You had a spectacular season, one of the best athletes of this year. And like I said, as everybody's seen here, one of the best interviews. So thanks for taking a little bit of time here. You all stay safe, and I look forward to writing about your sister some more, and hopefully about you from college next year.
Thank you so much for having me.
And that's another Locked In, and we will have some more real soon.